about a bit of conversation. After all, it's been nothing but mumbled incantations from you the whole way. Say, what brings you to the ancient tower? I've heard whisperings of a wicked wizard that dwells there, but I dare not get near enough to learn if these superstitions ring true. Still, strange things happen in the forest. That I do know. Ah, and there it is, the old gate. Forgive, but this is as far as I go. Who knows? Perhaps of the many folk I've brought here, you'll be the first to return.
Ort. Whether you dream of freedom or torment, it matters not. Your very soul belongs to the Wizard King, as stated in the contract you signed, remember? Speaking of which, I have been sent to summon you to his audience chamber. It lies at the top of the stairs in the central hall. Do not keep our king waiting. Ho ho ho! Look who thinks they're worthy to become a real wizard apprentice. Listen here, magelet. You're never going to be half the wizard I am. Everyone knows I'm the Wizard King's favorite pupil. So why don't you do us all a favor and quit right now? Oh wait, you can't! You're bound to serve the Wizard King for all eternity, just like the rest of us. What? You're still here? Go away!
Just who is the Wizard King, you ask? He is just that. King of all wizards. They call him malevolent magus, evil enchanter, wicked wizard, sadistic spellcaster, pernicious... you get the picture. He's the most powerful wizard in existence, and you better not forget it, lest you find out how...
Come forth, my servant. Come and see that your servitude has not been in vain. Today, you shall finally have the chance to become my apprentice and join the Black Order. As you know, the purpose of this order is to locate and retrieve the 13 Black Relics. Ancient artifacts of immense. Some I possess already. Your first step, go there, find the grimoire, and use it to eliminate the Lord of the Druids. He shouldn't be hard to find, just look for the one whose bark is as big as his bite. Do my deeds, do them well, and you will
Just who is...
Ho ho ho!
Fountains like these can be used to fill empty goblets you've collected. Of course, drinking this blood will restore your health. That is how blood works after all. Having as much health as possible will prove useful if you ever dabble in blood magic.
One moment, apprentice. A word of advice. Not everyone out there is going to have your back like your fellow wizards do. In fact, most beings you meet will probably want you dead. Normally, I'd suggest shooting them with a fireball or a lightning bolt. But for someone of your expertise, there's nothing wrong with a good old punch in the face. I'd also recommend using any weapons you find. So remember, if someone gets in... One moment, apprentice. Not everyone out...
Yeah, wizards can be girls too. What? Did you think... Oh, and let me guess. You think all witches are women too, right? Look, let me clear it up for you. Witches like to live in huts in the woods, usually picking mushrooms and making... Whereas wizards prefer to live in tall towers, pondering their orbs to the... There are witches and wizards. Since you're new,
Why do we have to wear these ridiculous...
Another one of that leech's servants enters my realm. When shall I see the last of you vermin? Listen well, Freezen. The time of your ilk has drawn nigh. Leave this place now and save your own. Beware! The dungeon before you is dark. Before you can enter, you will need to find a light of some sort. Oh, I wish you could have seen it, apprentice. I was there. I saw the... It was glorious. I barely made it out with my life. To my eternal regret, I envy those that were slain, for they felt his power in full. Perhaps you... The bodies you see before you belong to wizards drawn here by the Master himself. And in reward for his resurrection, he slaughtered them and hung their corpses for his amusement. Some of these wizards were my friends. This realm was once the domain of the Master. Though long dead, a remnant of his spirit sent out to call, so that one may come who would free him from the curse of death's hold. The destruction you see around you. This grimoire is the very same that once belonged to the Master himself, though he little needs it now. Any spells that one learns are stored within its pages, lest the holder forget the incantations. It was last wielded by this pile of bones that was once an apprentice much like yourself. He was the one that inadvertently resurrected the Master, and was repaid with disintegration. Pray you don't share a similar fate. closer to your own demise. There is still time enough to turn back and abandon your wicked master. Beware, apprentice. The Witch of the Wood, it is said, though I...
Welcome, apprentice. My arts of arcana and divination have foretold of your coming. I speak to you only now because our aims align. You wish to confront the Doom Lord residing within the forest, and I wish to be rid of these tiresome druids interrupting my work. I propose a deal. Since these belligerent druids have made it too dangerous to gather my ingredients, you shall do it for me. And in return, there are 3 enchant. Find these fiendish, in there, it tall, ist, ort. Use this to open the gate, then find my mushrooms.
but the Master's destructive revelry has sown fire and destruction through. The druids who dwell within are less than pleased about it. I would avoid them if possible. I hear they're beginning to...
Greetings, good sir. A moment of your time, perhaps? You may have already noticed, but I seem to be rather on fire at the moment. Now you see, I beseeched the Wizard King for a spell to make me hot to my fellow wizards. Imagine my surprise when I burst into flames. Quite an ironic spot of bother I've gotten myself into, eh? Say, be a good lad and find a way to douse these annoying flames. I would be ever so grateful.
Ta ist Ort. Ort. Ta ist. Ist. Ta. Ort.
Ah, a sword. It seems you found what I could not. Put it to good use and slay those foul druids that attack our brethren.
Ort ta ist. Ta ist Ort. Ta ist Ort. My forest is burning, and it is all the fault of your odious order of wizards. Find my sacred trees, put out the fires, then maybe I won't tear limb from limb. Before you lies the dark forest. It was here before we wizards first arrived, along with the druids who deeply venerate it. The druids have never been fond of our presence, never from what be. And then I told him, Ort! No way! Interloper! Oh, there they are. Let's get them. Oh. Man, I got no idea why I thought this would be a good place to start farming. Wizard this and druid that. I just want to farm for Pete's sake. Now I went and lost my only watering can, and my crops are as dry as a witch's. If you'd be so kind, could you possibly find another way to water my crops? I got a family to feed.
Beyond this passage lies the darkest part of it. Light you must bring, else your passage shall be impossible.
Behold, I have discovered the whereabouts of the Lord of the Druids. He lies just at the end of this path. Unfortunately, the path seems to be blocked. Perhaps if you talk to the right people, they could help you clear the way and deal with that abominable arboreal annoyance. What, me? No, I don't know how. I'm just here to tell you what to do. Good luck though. Have you heard the lamentation? Let them burn, I say. Better let every... Curse you, witless wizards, and your miserable master. We druids were right to mistrust you. We were promised that no ill will would come of your presence. Now look what your perverse... The forest burns! We haven't the power to douse these wicked flames, but surely one of you vile wizards does. Go, put out the accursed flames ravaging our sacred trees. Then perhaps the druids may cease their aggression. I didn't need your help. These buffoons were no match for my magic. But thank you, anyway. Here, let me teach you a spell in return. It shall light up even the darkest of places. It goes, F, ist. It should serve you well, especially around here.